Hi everyone, I'm Lafir and we're playing King Arthur's Legends Rise. So today is the final day on completing this forbidden dungeon from floor 96 all the way to floor 100. So many of my clan members here has already reached there. So let's get started. So on floor 96, you'll be encountering this Bedivere who is known for his massive amount of damage dealing A2 ability as well as his piercing ability of his A3. So let's see the enemy's passive skills here. So as you know, Bedivere here is the boss here. When attacking, attacks 3 random enemies, damage 110% attack, damage ignores 80% of defense. This is crazy. So we want to stall him. Don't want to make him able to attack. And then after triggering a critical strike, decreases all Bedivere passive cooldowns by 1 turn, okay. And then when using skill 3, triggers ability switch if you have debuff. Basically, all of those debuff, right, will be converted into critical strike damage, which allows him to deal even more damage. And then for his minions, we will be encountering Gafrede. So this guy can apply silence on self, but he'll gain all these abilities. There's a lot of things to read. Basically after an ally attack, 50% chance to deal damage to a single enemy and 40% chance to stun. After an ally attack, 50% chance to deal damage to a single enemy. So basically he's like an ally joint attacker. So each time an ally attack, right, he will join in and do something. He will get crowd control, apply buff to his allies, and also apply recovery. So this guy is more like a supporter hero. And then he also plays himself some barrier, which makes it difficult to take him down. And then he has this passive skill known as privilege. After he inflicts a debuff, and when he also has this buff on himself, he will also perform all these ally joint attacks, which is kind of crazy. And then we have like Claricine, who is a legendary hero who can, I think, buff up her allies with attack gauge, I believe. Oh, I think for this flame relay it doesn't do that. Okay. It applies decreased defense and applies a critical right straight on herself. For Nicholas, he's basically a taunter, so he can perform ally joint attack as well when he's stealth. So we'll use Morgan to remove his stealth, so he cannot use that ability. Alright, so most of the enemies here are mixed. Frost, Flame, Storm and Frost. Okay, let's try this guy. Uncommon heroes. Alright, let's go. Let's reapply again on Bedivere. I think we run out of like 4 minutes. The time limit is it? 4 minutes. This game doesn't really like us using this cheesy way to kill the enemies fast. Later I'll try another new method, which is to use two crowd control heroes and one hero like Saviors. I just recently got Saviors Flame Relic, purchased it from the I think Arena shop or what. So later I'll try that method. See if you can take down the enemies even faster with that. Alright, we finally managed to take down these enemies before the time limit. I think it's time limit 4 minutes or what? Because I didn't notice the turn limit. Maybe it's either 4 minutes is the time limit or the turns. Okay, we managed to clear this round. Next stage. Okay, so this time we'll be fighting against these fallen Tyrant Vanders. So what do they have here? So gain enormous status immunity. When hit you have debuff, remove all debuff. Okay, so basically we cannot crowd control him. Then all this Bloodseeker goes. Wait, they gain damage immunity for the rest of the battle? After dying, removes all damage immunity from all allies. After an ally dies, inflict oblivion on himself for the rest of the battle. Takes damage equal to max HP. So we cannot kill this guy, man. Because he has damage immunity, debuff immunity. So do we need to take down this guy first? We need to take down either the blue goal or the boss. Okay, we cannot crowd control this guy as well. Abnormal status immunity. After dying, it removes all abnormal status immunity and dark immunity from all allies. So we need to take down this blue goal first. Alright, so for floor 97, right? We cannot crowd control most of the enemies here because they all have abnormal status immunity. I think except for this guy. Only for the blue goal as well as the boss, they have abnormal status immunity, which means we cannot polymorph them or crowd control them. And this guy is also immune to damage. So it means that we can only take down this blue goal first. Okay. So basically we need to use dots to kill them. Yeah, we need to take... Because this guy will be immune. So we need to take down blue gold to remove, to strip away this immunity from the boss. Then also remove... Yeah, we need to take down this gold first in order to take down the boss. Okay, got it. So we need to use the traditional method on clearing the boss here. What I'll do, I'll use Rosier. Rosier is great against this boss. I'll use her Flame Relic. Then I pair her with Turin, another healer. And then, do they cast buff on themselves? No. Okay, do they heal themselves of it? I don't see any revive. I don't see they heal themselves. Okay, they can cast confusion. Okay, so I'll use the traditional method. Let's see if we can use the free-to-play method first. Otherwise, I'll be putting here the slot to what's that called? Gillian to reduce the attack gauge. Alright, so we managed to beat floor 97 with just Rosier to do a lot of dot damage to the boss, because he has a lot of buff like damage immunity and dot immunity. We need to take down the blue, then the boss, then the red guy. So for this floor 98, we'll be fighting against this Archbishop Daun. So most of the enemies here are frost. So maybe if you can use the storm element and relic, we can take these guys down faster. So this guy is immune to abnormal status immunity, so we cannot crowd control them. Inflicts fissure and fissure. Grants find weakness to control type enemies for the rest of the battle. Not sure what fissure is. Then when hit, if you have 10 or more fissure, inflict stun on self, remove a fissure. What's this? Fissure down. Not sure what does this mean. Okay, then this one is instant judgment after triggering critical strike, attacks one enemy, blah blah blah. Recover HP by 50% of damage dealt, okay. So we cannot crowd control this Archbishop down. Then for all these guys, when attacking is 300%, so these guys will apply dots. This guy applies Oblivion. Okay, let's try this team. Let's boost our turn a bit and use Rosier to like just nuke them down with poisons. Let's see if we can do this method. Let's go. Okay, so basically, right, Morgan is a crowd control hero who can apply this fissure on the boss, because the boss will provide this unique buff to crowd control enemies like Morgan, and whenever she attacks the boss, right, she will inflict fissure to this guy, and this guy, once he get this 10 fissure, right, then he'll be stunned by it, based on this one. Manic Faith passive skill, when he have 10 or more fissure, he will inflict stun, remove all fissure and attack yourself. Seems Lesser cannot take dots, man. So now I need to apply the decreased defense on Lord. to allow him to take more damage. Okay, the boss is down, including Lancelot. So this one is much more easier compared to floor 97. Okay, we've cleared floor 98. Let's check out the battle stats. So most of the damage dealt is Rosier from her bleeds and damage. Highest damage 6077, debuff is 20, kills is 2. Okay, let's move on to the next stage. Floor 98 is so much easier compared to floor 97. Alright, so we'll meet this guy, Gafrede. Okay, nice. Most of the enemies here are Frost, so we can use Rosier Storm Relic to deal damage to them. Okay, let's see. When an ally is inflicted dot, 100% chance to remove and grants all allies recovery over time. This is only one time and dot is removed. Okay, so this guy can remove dots. And Bedivere is... Okay, Bedivere is the one that we encountered just now as a boss. So this guy will keep on... Because all allies shield and immunity. Okay, so we cannot crowd control them as well. Let's use the same method. Luckily our uncommon heroes is tanky enough to survive those initial attacks from the enemy, otherwise they're killed. Look, Morgan HP is like below HP 50% already. Okay, finally, we cleared floor 99 and we received this unique 6 accessory equipment selection set chest. That's cool, man. 6 star. Best part of all, it gives us this forbidden token, which you can buy more goodies, and 10 resource chests. Alright, finally, floor 100. Oh man, this takes super long to reach here. Yeah, like close to 1 hour. So, what does this boss do? Podarge? Is it Podarge? Yeah, Podarge. So, this Podarge passive skill, when using a skill, charges her attack gauge by 25%. And also gain this Light of Dawn buff for 1 turn, which allows her to recover 2% of HP every turn. And then when hit, when current HP is 50% lower, if in glide stance, switch glide stance to magic stance. If in magic stance, switch from magic stance to the glide stance. If raptor grabs on self for 2 turns. So it reduces the dot damage taken, improves her defense. When hit, inflict scapegoat on target for the rest of battle. Okay. What does scapegoat? Does it apply to herself? I don't understand this raptor graphs. Okay, then for the Harpy Queen, at start of battle, she is immune to attack decrease immunity, so Morgan can't do much on her. And we cannot crowd control this boss. Enter glide stance or magic stance for the rest of battle. Inflict grab charges attack gauge. Wow. So she can straight away attack our hero already. Grant burn offering to all enemies for 3 turns. When using a skill gain sacrifice effect. Oh, it provides us with this. What's this? I'm not sure what's this. Buff warrior sacrifice. Does it provide us the description here? We need to fight this boss then to understand what she does. Okay, let me quickly go through her skills. Night Feather attacks all enemies. Attack speed decrease 1 and decrease attack gauge. Glide stance, magic stance. So magic stance apply dots. Glide stance just manipulate the attack gauge of herself and enemy. Attacks all enemies, damage her 30%. Attacks all enemies when there's less than 3 sacrifice struggle. 9,999,000. What the hell? This is crazy damage, man. Attacks all enemies when there are less. So we need to put a lot of sacrifice struggle. Where do we provide this sacrifice struggle? If a target is inflicted with raptor grass out, trigger our battle bounce. Oh, this boss is like so many things, man. Okay, we need to do at least 1 run to understand what these guys do. Upon dying, 100% chance to grant return to battle to 1 and inflicted. Okay, then this guy does what? Here's an ally. Okay, chance to flip off duration. Feather mark. So I think we might want to take down the minions first. I think better to take down this harpy first because she's charging everyone gauge, man. Let's take down her harpy first. Okay, let's go. Oh, finally, we managed to beat the Harpy Queen. 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Oh man, the boss has so many crazy skills, man. The minions can polymorph your heroes. If you don't crowd control the boss, then the boss will charge up his attack. Too many things going on, man. I wish the developer don't make it so complicated. Alright, so we managed to get 10 resource chests. What's this? 10 Legendary Mastery Memory Stone and 820 Forbidden Dungeon tokens. Here are the battle stats. Lots of damage dealt by the enemy, but these two heroes, right, they're basically boosting the attack gauge as well as doing lots of crazy things. So we wanted to take out the Harpy first to prevent her from boosting up the allies, then remove this Ganeshing Harpy because he's also doing some damage there, and then take out the boss. So Rosier is the star of the show here. Alright, let's exit. So now we can farm the highest stage with 3 pedestals, Mythic Ever Burning Opal, 21 iron, as well as these tokens. I think the previous floor is all irons. Okay, this floor we are all farming irons here. Yep, lots of irons. Wait, why are the other floors does not provide lumbers? Wait, seriously, all iron? Okay, interesting. Alright, hopefully you guys learn something from this Harpy Queen. So, alright, so let me show you how I built all these heroes so that you can replicate this on your account. And this thing is super expensive. Forbidden Dungeon 100 achievement package, not worth it. Yeah, really not worth it. Legendary Hero Summon Ticket. Too expensive. But I noticed there's a very nice pack. This one is nice. Winner Take All 2 offer pack. This one provides like 1000 stamina. If you want to purchase this, you get some special summon tickets, some bonus free crystals. So if you plan to farm a lot of dungeons, especially there's a dungeon event, then you can go for this. So it doesn't really deplete your crystals for other things that you want to use, like purchasing summons for the red up banner or those things. And currently all these offer packs are super expensive. The 2025 offer packs, right, is like damn 125 USD, 120 USD. That's crazy. But I'm not sure all these packages is like crazy expensive. Alright, so let me show how I built all these heroes, starting with Morgan. So basically I use Morgan in a lot of my battles. So how to build her is basically you want to focus on 2 primary stats, the attack speed and effect accuracy. You need her to go fast to be first, and then inflict the decrease attack gauge with her effect accuracy. Ideally you want to have 60% and above so that you can keep on decreasing the attack gauge. But based from my observation, there are some times where she misses it. So I believe at least 70 to 80% would be much better. And then once you get sufficient attack speed and effect accuracy, what you can do next is provide her with some critical rate, critical damage, then some attack. These are her full detail set info. Okay, and then these are her additional information. She have the Chivalry 4, but it's not necessary. But this one pairs really well with crowd control heroes like Cailleach, Merlin, Ardoin, because when those allied attacks, right, they will be able to polymorph them, apply root binding, those things, and then we'll be able to benefit from this additional 10% decreased attack gauge and also prevent them from healing. But most importantly is to get this Chivalry 3 for Morgan, so that all of the attacks, right, especially her A2, is able to apply the decreased defense. So you'll apply this decreased defense from her Squad of Thorns here. Okay, and then for her passive skill, I'm almost going to max it out. So once I'm able to get sufficient Flame Relic Tomes for my Sergius to get it to 60% attack gauge, right, then I'll move back to farming the Talisman. to try to get Morgan's passive skill to be maxed out, because this one is really nice. And then for her awakening, she's on the 3rd. So I plan to farm around about, since I've already cleared the floor 100 of Forbidden Dungeon, so every day I am able to farm like 15, is it? So one auto clear will provide 3 pedestals, so there's 5 Forbidden Dungeon ticket per day, and that means it's 15 pedestals per day. So I believe around about on the, what's this called, the 6 star awakening, you will need to have at least 50 pedestals. That means you'll need to take around about 3 days for the 6 star, another 3 more days for the 5th, and then 1 day for the 4th one. So around about 1 week, I'll be able to max out Morgan's awakening to unlock the banner slot. And then we'll be much more, you'll be able to build Morgan even more stronger for the next season, season 4 of Forbidden Dungeon. And here's her equipment. I'm using Vigor and Accuracy set. Vigor is to increase the natural Vigor by 1, and Accuracy set is to boost her accuracy by 30%. So these are her gears. This is the helmet, Vigor helmet, Vigor cuirass, Vigor boots, HP Vigor necklace. I'm trying to farm a lot more Vigor resources from the campaign stage, so hopefully we can get more percentage, like HP percentage, defense percentage gears for her. Ideally, if I can get attack percentage, it will be better, because she'll be dealing even more damage in the long run. And then this is the critical rate accuracy earrings, which is pretty nice. Hopefully we can craft one which is 6 star and has attack speed and those useful substats that I mentioned earlier. And this is the attack speed accuracy ring. It's pretty nice. I already got the one that I needed. Just that I need to farm, I need to get a lot more of the chain stats thing to change this thing to be like critical rate, critical damage, attack percentage, to make her more of like a damage dealer, to speed up the run. And then for her keepsakes, we have the belt. It's a unity set, effect accuracy 26.5%. And then we have this serpent orb, fortitude set, attack speed. And then I need to farm at least 1 week to unlock the banner slot for Morgan. For her relics, I'm just using her flame relic. Most importantly, her A2 is maxed out. And then I just need, this one is not required, but this one just increase the number of turns of the damage taken, which allows her to do even more damage for the Forbidden Dungeon. Alright, so that's basically for Morgan. And next, let me show you the uncommon heroes that I've used to support my Morgan. Basically, we have the Djerit. So the Djerit, you just basically want to focus on his stats. Primarily focus on the attack speed, make him close speed as Morgan, so he can keep on like boosting Morgan's attack gauge after she takes her turn. And then focus on HP and defense, make them as tanky as possible. The rest doesn't matter, only HP, defense and attack speed. Then the Djerit's chivalry is maxed out to gain all of the additional HP and defense to make him even stronger. So do use his copies to make him stronger. He's not only used for Gorgos, but he can be also used for Aldri like stage 10, Gorgos stage 10, and all the Forbidden Dungeon, most of the Forbidden Dungeon floors. So make him use his copies to increase his chivalry to 10. Then also max out his Familiar Revival to 60% attack gauge. Then he's almost to fully awaken. I just need to get 2 more awakening, so I can get some HP and defensive banner for him, so it will make him even more tankier. And that's basically it for the Djerit's stat info. Let's move on to his equipment. Basically, you want to just give him a bigger set and any 2-piece set that can increase his survivability, like life set or defense set. So I happen to get some life set, which is quite good. Improve his base health, so he can absorb more damage without dying. And this is his bigger helmet, which is only a 4 star. I plan to get a better one for him with the attack speed. That will make him even better. And this is the Vigor cuirass. This is his Vigor boots, Vigor necklace, HP percentage, that's nice. And then we have a HP percentage life set. Hopefully I can get like 5 or 6 star HP percentage for him. That would significantly improve his base HP. And finally, this is an attack speed life set. So need to farm a lot more life set for him, especially for the attack speed, if possible. Then for the keepsake, I'm having immortal belt for him, and then attack speed fortitude. Or ideally, you want to get the unity set for him, so you can provide the additional attack and defense by 10%. If I'm able to do the same for the Djerit and Build, right, what this happens is we'll be able to improve Morgans as well as a damage dealer like Rosier, Cormac, Ardoin, Cailleach attack by 10%, and also increasing everyone's survivability by 20% with Build and the Djerit in a unity set. Okay, so this is my future plan on improving the support ability here. These are the detailed equipment settings for the Djerit. And then for relics, I just build all of them, just level all of them, because there are some cases where you are fighting enemies which are like maybe strong frost, then you will use storm to counter it. Same goes with if you're fighting against like flame enemies, we will use storm frost relic, and then if the enemy is strong storm, you'll use the flame. So depending on the scenario, we just switch to gain the element advantage and also have more stats HP defense here. So I need to farm a little bit more on Aldri dungeon to get this all to level 60 to make it easier in the long run. Okay, and then for the hero overview, that's about it. So book will be the same, just like how I explained earlier. You just want to build him with lots of HP, defense, and attack speed, but make sure book goes first before the Djerit. And then his passive skills, I've seen some people does not need this one, but for me I just take one here to reduce the cooldown by 1. And then for his other information, like his chivalry is all 10 to gain the same benefit like the Djerit. Lots of additional base attack, HP and defense. Attack doesn't really matter, only HP and defense. You just want to get those max. And then for chivalry 8, he will gain additional attack speed. And then the lastly is chivalry 10 is defense 8%. Skill level up, just take one for the Teenager Special Forces. He is also 4th Awakening. I need to farm more pedestals to get the 6-star Awakening. And then that's basically it for Bolt. Equipment also same like the Djerit, Vega and Life set. So I'll just quickly go through the gears. This is the Vega helmet, Vega cuirass, Vega boots, Vega necklace with a HP percentage life earrings, and then attack speed life ring. And we have a strife belt with a flat set defense. Then we have an attack speed immortal orb. And for his detailed equipment settings, these are the settings here. Relics, I'll do the same. Get everything to level 60 as well. So you'll be able to benefit from the elemental advantage. So I'll still need to farm a lot more Aldri dungeon. And it's best to farm Aldri dungeon when there's an event for it. Right now is all the equipment dungeon events. So I'll be focusing my stamina on those equipment dungeon first. So if there's Aldri dungeon back, then we'll farm there. So we'll make the most out of our stamina. Alright, so that's basically for Bulk. And then for Cailleach, I managed to upgrade his Frost Relic. Although the Frost Relic, right, provides 5% additional defense to the opponent, but I have more resources on this Frost Relic, uncommon Frost Relic, so I managed to get it to 30%. So if I'm fighting against like lots of flame enemies, then this will be helpful because we'll still be able to benefit from the elemental advantage. We'll be able to do 25% more damage to them. For Cailleach, we want to build him similar to Morgan. Lots of attack speed, effect accuracy, and then also in the Vega set, Vega charge is 2. I want to bump his attack speed to a bit higher than the Djerit, so we won't waste the first turn of the attack gauge boost. Okay, I plan to provide him with more critical damage and attack, but for now my equipment is quite limited, so I'll use what I have right now. Okay, chivalry is also 10. to gain all the attack HP and defense, because uncommon heroes have very little HP and they're very easily to be killed. Okay, and then skill level up, I already max everything except for this one. This protection is only useful if you have a hero that can apply a protection buff, like maybe you can pair him with Guinevere. So a good team would be like Morgan, Sergius. So instead of having two heroes like Bull and the Djerit, we can replace these two heroes with one hero like Sergius, and then bring in Guinevere to provide the shield on her A2, and then this one will keep on providing this healing, which makes it very powerful. So I plan to like form this new team in the next season. So we will cover a lot of healing, a lot of crowd control, and yeah, those things. Then you'll see in the season 4, right, it'll be like superb team, man. And then for his awakening, I managed to get his banner slot unlocked in the previous Forbidden Dungeon video. If you see me upgrade his gears, that's it. And he's level 60. For his equipment, similar to Morgan's, Vigor and Accuracy set. So let's quickly go through the gears. This is the Vigor helmet. Vigor Cuirass, I plan to change this to a 5 to 6 star gear to provide him with additional defense. Same goes with the Vigor boots, it's only a 4 star. So hopefully we can farm more campaign to get it to 5 to 6 star. Then for the Vigor necklace, it's a HP percentage. Ideally I want to get this to attack percentage because he's doing a lot of AoE damage with his A3 ability. And then this is a critical rate earrings. And this is an attack percentage ring. So the things that I want to change is get this what's this called, Cuirass and boots to 5 to 6 star, and get an attack percentage necklace for him. And then he has a effect accuracy belt. This one I got it from the farming the Arcillus dungeon during this equipment dungeon event. Then we have attack speed orb. This one is really nice. I got a 6 star, so lucky. And then we have a critical rate immortal stack banner. So hopefully we can get some additional attack speed from our gears here, from these two. So we can speed tune him to go before the Djerit Lightbolt. Alright, so that's basically his equipment. These are his detailed equipment settings. Alright, so for his relics, I plan to just only build his Frost and Storm. I will ignore this Flame because this Confusion, right, is pretty not that great, because it still allows the enemy to attack your heroes. Yeah, this one is not good. I just want to like stop them from doing anything like counter attack. The most important thing is the counter attack. I do not want their counter attack to attack our heroes. Okay, so that's basically for Cailleach. And for the relics, I'm almost done. I need 2 more upgrades for the Bond of the Trees. Frost is already like fully maxed out. Yeah. Okay, that's for the 3 uncommon heroes that I use for the Forbidden Dungeon. And the next one would be, let's see, we use Rosier to clear the final boss. Let's show her. Where is she? Okay, she's there. So basically I did not change anything on her gears. So I'll just like quickly go through her stats. So attack speed is 199, critical rate is 85, percentage, effect accuracy is 72. Her HP is 16,000. She's pretty squishy. So if I manage to get her to like 22 or 25,000 with better gears, right, then it will help her to survive at least 2 hits from the enemy. Right now, right, she can only survive with only from 1 hit from the boss. Then the subsequent hit, right, she gets killed. If you watch my previous video, right, she got killed in like 2 hits. And then these are her detailed set info. So I want to improve her HP to like 22 to 25,000 if possible. And yep, so that's basically it. And hopefully I can also find some gears that also provide additional hit accuracy while retaining her high attack speed here. So at least like 30% hit accuracy and 20,000 HP to improve her survivability and also increase her ability to attack the enemy. Chivalry is all maxed out. And most importantly, to get the Chivalry 8 to increase the duration of blood. That one plays a very important role on floor 92. I think floor 96, where the boss and enemy can only be killed by the dots, the bleeds. Then she's almost fully skill level up. I plan to get farm this talisman once I farm sufficient flame relics for Sergius, then I'll max this out. Then it will make my run even easier. Awakening is 6-star awakening, fully advanced, fully level 60. Equipment is basically a mixture of vigor, critical, and strife. I plan to farm corrosion set for her instead of using strife set, because I believe it'll be much more beneficial in Forbidden Dungeon run and also farming the Arcelus dungeon, so she can apply a lot more dots to speed up the run, especially for Aldri, Arcelus, and Forbidden Dungeon. So that's my next goal for who's this? Rosier. For relics, I've already maxed out her flame as well as her storm. So let me see if frost is good. 40%, 50, 60, 70%. 70%, how about this? Bleed is 60%. 230. So the what's this called? The frost relic for Rosier, right? It deals a less damage compared to storm, but it has like a higher chance to apply bleed. So if you compare frost and storm, frost when it maxed out, right, it'll provide around about 70% chance to inflict bleed, whereas for storm it's only 60%, but it deals a lot more damage. So it depends. If let's say if you're fighting against the flame enemies, you might want to use this one because it works something similar to the wind blade, although it deals slightly less damage. But higher chance to apply bleed. So maybe I'll plan to also upgrade this one in the future, so that it'll make my Forbidden Dungeon run against flame enemies even better. So let's see how much stamina I can get to also upgrade this one. Okay, that's my future plan for Rosier, and then for her equipment as well. So that's basically it for Rosier. I think that's the only 3 heroes I use. One more, Turin. I also use Anguish, but Anguish doesn't really help there because we need some crowd control on the boss minions. So let me show you Turin first. For Turin, okay, Turin. So Turin, these are her info. For the stats, I basically built her like a healer. So HP is more, attack speed is a lot, vigor charge is 2, and then defense is a bit here, and then most importantly is to get the recovery. Okay, recovery here, 44%. And then for her equipment, basically a vigor set. So I quickly go through the gears. This is just vigor set and the best stats to improve her HP percentage and recovery. Yeah, this one I want to change it as well to 5 to 6 star gears. Attack speed 42. Yeah, I want to unlock her banner slot as well. So there's lots of room for improvement to make her even a stronger healer. Okay, that's for Turin. Relics, I just use her Storm as well as Frost. Did not use her Flame at all. Okay, the Storm one is almost maxed out. Need 3 more upgrades on this one. And then there's only a few upgrades for this Frost. Okay, that's for Turin. And then for Sarah, I use her as a buff disruptor and attack gauge disruptor for the floor 96 boss, I believe. So let's quickly go through her stats here. 30,000 HP, 1,180 defense. Then effect accuracy 68%, and then I think that's alright. Recovery, I didn't prioritize that much. Only the effect accuracy and survivability and attack speed. Okay, Chivalry is almost there. This Chivalry is mainly used for arena, especially you want to fight against a faster Morgan. But I'm not using her for that because I currently do not have many copies of her. Skill level is all maxed out. Most importantly, this one, agonizing cuts, useful for Yaskar Hack dungeon, Terrace dungeon, and some flaws like the Forbidden dungeon. Then she's only 4-star awakening, fully level 60. The equipment is similar to Morgan, vegan accuracy set. Okay, these are the gears: vegan helmet, vegan cuirass, vegan boots, vegan necklace with a HP percentage, plus this HP accuracy earrings. I plan to get a HP percentage for her. And then an attack speed ring, accuracy ring. Effect accuracy corrosion belt. And then attack speed orb. These are the full detailed equipment settings for her. Relics I just use either frost or storm. You do not need to upgrade this one as because she's not really a healer. Usually Sarah's healing is quite good in the early game, but then she focus more on her passive skill to disrupt the enemy. So this skills are not necessary to be upgraded, but if you want it, just go for the A1 because she's doing a lot of healing on her A1 ability. Okay, that's for Sarah. And then I've also used Anguish, but wasn't successful on the boss because the boss keep on dealing so much damage. So I just quickly show you the stats for Anguish here, in case if you want to use him for any other forbidden dungeon. Okay. Just prioritize on the effect accuracy, attack speed, then HP and defense. He's almost there to Chivalry 10 just to improve his defense stats. Most importantly, to unlock the Chivalry 8. Fully skill up, awaken, advance, F60, equipment, bigger accuracy and corrosion, bigger helmet, bigger cuirass, bigger boots, defensive percentage necklace, defense percentage earrings, attack speed ring. Then we have the faster defense corrosion belt, faster HP corrosion orb, and then finally we have a faster defense corrosion set. Full detailed equipment settings here. Relics just use his frost for most of the things, whereas for this one you can use for I really use frost for most dungeon farming. Yeah, still need to farm a lot more these frost relic skill tomes. Currently I'm using them all on Cormac, so that one's done already. I think there's some skills on Cormac it's not fully upgraded, so once that's done, then I'll place them into here to improve his chill success rate. Okay, that's basically it for all these heroes that I use for floor 96 up to floor 100. So hopefully this video is helpful to help you to clear these difficult forbidden dungeons. And if you do give this video a thumbs up. And then if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can click on the subscribe button so you never miss a new video on this channel. And if you'd like to support me, I will leave a Netmarble link so you can click on the support button so that a portion of your money spent in game, I'll be able to get a portion of it to help create a better guide and a guide with more things updated on my account, so I can try test out new things or new heroes, because all of these things take time, take resources to build them. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.